Taban produce, when we are recording, we have so many people on ground. Movie 10 wo, awani kokole wo. Crew. Sometimes a little 20, 15, you know, thereabouts. Sometimes maybe tí room yẹn bá fẹ́ kéré bákan. Ó lè má gba èrò tó yẹn. On some people tó ń sọ wípé bóyá wọ́n pe Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà fún movie ni or no movie. Wípé wọ́n tàn wípé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe film. Sometimes truly a lè rò pé room yìí ó kéré. Káwọn crew kan bọ́ síta. But I'll tell you one fact. Kò sí bí a ṣe lè kéré tó nínú room yẹn. Director must be there. Makeup artist must be there. Continuity must be there. Wípé kò tiẹ̀ wá zero. Our director must be there. Òun ló máa direct. Continuity. Mo mọ̀ pé àwọn kan ti fẹ́ máa roast. Wọ́n ti fẹ́ máa ṣépè fúnra wọn bí tí mo ti mọ̀ mú yẹn. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ mú láti bẹ̀ ni. Wọ́n ti believe pé maybe mo fẹ́ side yẹn ni mo ṣe ń sọ pé bóyá sometimes kò kí n zero. I know what I'm saying. Let's be frank. Tó bá jẹ́ movie ni, bó ṣe sọ. Mi bá wọn sí ń bẹ̀. Ní tilẹ̀ ń tọ́ náà. Director máa wà ń bẹ̀ tó máa sọ pé movie dẹ̀ làwọn ṣe wẹ́ ṣe sọ́dọ̀tọ̀. Makeup artist máa wà ń bẹ̀. Continuity máa wà ń bẹ̀. Bí ò tẹ̀ sáwọn míì ń bẹ̀, bí ò bá tẹ̀ sí ń bẹ̀. So lórí ìyẹn àwa kan lè má believe pé movie ni. Ṣé yẹn ni mo fẹ́ sọ ṣá? Ṣé yẹn nìkan ni àbí mo ti ní nǹkan mi? Abẹ́ ti jẹ́ kí n gbàgbé. So ìyẹn that's on that, yes, lórí ìyẹn nìyẹn. So àwọn tó ń kọ movie script kìíní kan nìyẹn má yẹ ká tanra wa. Wípé maybe ó wá ṣe gangan. Mi ò mọ̀ bóyá ti ṣe rí behind the camera before that very day or not. Bóyá ó enter ọmọ yẹn, mi ò mọ̀. Baba Ibe, everyone, thanks for the gift. Mi ò mọ̀. But the video that I saw, there are some things tẹ́mi ò kí ń wò. Bọ́lọ̀ ṣe dá mi ni. Ibi tí wọ́n bá ti ń nàyàn, àwọn tó súnmọ́ mi mọ̀ pé mi lè dúró. Nǹkan tó bá ti ń involve ẹ̀jẹ̀ mi lè dúró. Mo rí fídíò yẹn, ó fọwọ́ sẹ́nu báyìí. Mo dẹ̀ stop. That is me. Mi lè wò. I do not have a girl child. Mo bímọ ọkùnrin. Ayé ẹ máa bàjẹ́ ni. Má dé wo, má dọ́dọ̀ ọmọkùnrin mi. Mo burú gan. Mi ò ní girl child. Ṣé wá ti rí ọmọ ọkùnrin tí mo ní mi yẹn? Mo ti sorry. The first time that sọ̀rọ̀ Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà was the time he was released from prison. Okay, what is the next thing? They really discuss nǹkan tó, yes, a sọ̀rọ̀ nípa nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. But now, topic can't change anything and discuss interview Tibiola Grant. My own son. Okay, ebi ni last born instinct. So me le sọ pé mo naburo of my family, I'm the last born. But of course I have nephews. I have nieces. But some of me mo wípé, you cannot tell me I am sitting on Uncle Michael's lap. Kò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀. Nǹkan tí mo ti fi tọ́ láti lẹ́yìn. O lè jókòó sẹ́sẹ̀ uncle. O lè jókòó sẹ́sẹ̀ auntie. Cause uncle lè máa lẹ something kó máa lẹ mọ́ ẹ lára. Àti bẹ́ẹ̀ ọkùnrin gan tó sọ wípé auntie kan ló dí ìbàjẹ́ àwọn auntie kan ló ṣe kinní kan. And you know, Ọlọ́run bá wa tọ́mọ, Ọlọ́run ṣọ́ gbogbo wa. Èmi prefer pé ká wá ọ̀nà tí nǹkan ò fi ní happen. Dépò tá fi máa wá therapy, tá máa ní pé ọmọ yìí máa need therapy. That is me. Mi ìnọ́kàn mi nẹ́mi. Torí mi ní forgive ẹ. You cannot see me watching Big Brothers. Mama, so no. There are some things I don't want my child to be seeing. So me condemn Big Brothers Naija o. But check him out wo. A dem ma bi lórí Instagram. Pa ma ni wọ́n da duvet bora wọ́n ṣe nǹkan kan lábẹ́. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé ko mo mi ma rí pokùnrin àtobì mi wọ́n gbé wọ́n wà lábẹ́ duvet ni. Bo me fẹ́ explain it. So fine, Baba Ìjẹ̀ṣà. So nípa nǹkan mi, ṣé ti rí. Ní time yẹn, a gbọ́ wí pé àwọn kan gangan ló ṣe Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ṣe fún kí gbogbo yín tó gbọ́ èmi àti Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà pàdé location kó tẹ̀ tó kí wọ́n tó kó tó lọ sí prison. Kí ló wá ṣẹlẹ̀ kíní kan ó dẹ̀ explain fún mi wọ́n ọ̀dà woman náà adé sọ ohun ò ṣe woman náà sọ pé kò ṣe in fact àwọn tó ṣe gangan mo arrest wọn bọ̀bọ̀ kan gateman ilé yẹn àti one other guy ó ń gbé lókè ilé yẹn ìgbà tí mo gbọ́ inú bí mi kò sẹ́ni tó máa gbọ́ sínú òní bí pòkè àwọn méjì yẹn dà why tó máa jẹ́ òun nìkan ni wọ́n fẹ́ nail show ní reason bet kọ́kọ́ tó wà ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ ká má ṣe ọlọ́run ó possible kó jẹ́ pé àwọn méjì yẹn wà lóòótọ́ tó ṣe at the same time ó lè jẹ́ wípé àwọn tí Bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà kọ́rọ̀ lè fi dùn náà lọ́ṣẹ́ sọ pé gateman kan wà níbì kan tó ń ṣe èèyàn kan wà lókè níbì kan agunla I side to my brother tó ń ṣe so nǹkan tó bá ti ṣojú èmi ò ń dà sí ó máa mi fẹ́ really go deep bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé gateman kan wà níbì kan lóòótọ́ tí wọ́n jẹ́ kí ó escape èèyàn kan wà lọ́gán tí wọ́n fight well ó kù wọn ó kù Ọlọ́run ó dẹ̀ lè jẹ́ wípé kọ́rọ̀ yẹn lè dùn làwọn ti bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà náà ṣe ń dọ́gbọ́n sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ wípé after all òun nìkan kọ́ now ṣé màá wá sọ wípé àwọn kan ṣàṣe lóòótọ́ bàbá kan wà lókè ó bá sùn èèyàn kan ṣe was I there mi ní sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ìdẹ́ni sọ pé wọ́n kọ́ bàbá Ìjẹ̀ṣà ní lọ́ọ́ parọ́ pé èèyàn kan gbèsè yìí tèmi fojú mi rí ọmọ mi ọkùnrin má bá mi fi ọwọ́ ẹ̀sẹ̀ nu mi ò gbà there was a day mo wà ní living room pẹ̀lú house help mi mọ́jọ máa ń ṣeré ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ni mo máa ń pè ìyẹn wá ń try láti máa ṣe báyìí fún that is one other thing tí mi like má ti kú ọmọ mi ọjọ́ yóò dàbí kó jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ni ikọ́ tó fi máa ti kú ọmọ tó máa dùn mọ́ wọn maybe ara oko ni mi ò fẹ́ má bá mi rí ọmọ mi ní gàgì ṣé nǹkan tó ń pè mí yẹn tí ọmọ yẹn bá ti enjoy ẹ̀ from there náà máa dùn mọ́ wọn wọ́n lè máa ṣe nǹkan mi torí yẹn sì mo stop ẹ̀ láàrin òun àti house help mi because mi lè pé kó lè yé yín gan kẹ́lẹ́ understand ni mo yẹ sọ pé house help on a normal day we don't call her house help ó ti wà pẹ̀lú mi like 6 years and òun kọ́ ni the first help tí mo máa ní tó bá ti dé báyìí máa sọ fọ́mọ mi this is your sister so wọ́n máa mọ̀ as sister àwọn family and friends wọ́n máa yí pé àjọ ń ṣe pọ̀ àjọ máa wọṣọ àjọ máa ṣe everything ni ẹni tó bá house help mi gan ó wà òkè ju ọmọ tẹ́lómi bínú ẹ̀ lọ that is me bẹ́ẹ̀ tí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ understand sorry mi sọ pé house help tẹ́lẹ̀ mọ̀ mo wá sọ fún pé láyé má bá mi ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ fún òun rìn gàgì òun jẹ́ kó máa mi ìfẹ́ mo dẹ̀ wọ́n ọmọ mi náà mi ìfẹ́ rẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kọ́ sẹ́ni iye ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ní máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kó máa dùn ẹ̀ máa ibà ibi tí gbogbo wa nìyẹn sí bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn so ní tí mi ìbá lè gbà yẹn pẹ̀lú ọmọ mi ọkùnrin of course tó bá jọ́ ọmọbìnrin kọ́ àmàyà rẹ̀ tán síbẹ̀ ni ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn single mother I cite you so that is me lórí ìyẹn but bí a kì í wá okay trendy gist sọ pé maybe bí Biola ṣe interview ẹ̀ ó wà okay because some people are really dragging Biola for that.
No, let me break that. Okay. Tabafe, okay, based on professionalism, as a journalist, she can interview Baba Ijesha, okay? But the content of the interview, that is what we have a problem with. The problem of the content of the interview is like refreshing what we are trying to like forget. So Biola interview and Biola said something. I thought he wants to come and apologize. Kiniko. Sis, now between me and you, that is not a live chat. That is a program. They sat in a studio and shoot the thing, edit and everything. In her apology, that was what triggered me most. She apology, but you never said one single sorry throughout the whole interview. Let's be sincere. Him giving him a platform to speak is not a problem, but the content that came out is the problem Nigerians are talking about. If Baba has come out and say, oh, Ejo, my bear, kiniko. You know now Nigerians are the party soft skinny now. But he came out, funny, welcome, crying, show, die, everything. So I don't have a problem with Biola granted interview, but the content of the interview is very poor to our society. And that is not what that platform stands for.
So can I have to
Okay, okay, go ahead, please, Mr. Please. Go ahead, please.
Okay, thank you. Because most of you actually more need be sharing, but most of you have patiently listened to everybody and you've spoken well. Even Bimbo herself spoke well. Biola, I know her very well. And trending, I've been on your page before. The part you said that Biola, if you listen to the interview very carefully, that's not where I'm just trying to say this before I go into what I have to say. If you listen to the interview very well, Biola was even pushing it to Baba Ijesha. Like he did it. But Baba Ijesha was actually saying, oh shit. See, let me tell you, part of the enabler standing in Nigeria is the government. I'm going to go there. And let me tell you, at first, it's not because he didn't do it. He did it. Oshe. Because anything he can go and anything set up. We want to set up like Sister Bimbo said. He is not really like if you're acting movies, there are things you actually know. There are people that actually needs to be in a place of acting. To my account, acting. Let's assume, let's agree. Oh shit, and that's clear. But EBT, Nigeria alone enable most of these things. We want to stay clear. Like somebody, that's why I was tackling Nife from even the comment section when she was making reference to R. Kelly and she was comparing it to Baba Ijesha. They are different countries. Investigation thorough before going to arrest the R. Kelly. Do you know how long it took them to do that investigation?
Yes.
That's why I live.
Yes.
Even when they have accused you of it, you'll still be living like every other person.
You know how many years it take them to get us puppy?
Until that overwhelming evidence like this. You have no other reason but to apologize. Sheikh R. Kelly, is he not in prison? Is he not still producing music? Prison. I can show you like 5 albums that is even appealing to current President Donald Trump to let him out of the prison. If you don't listen to R. Kelly, Google it and see. They let him go to studio from that place. No, Baba Ijebu ti wá ṣe, I mean, Baba Ijesha ti wá ṣe ń sìn. Ṣé kó má lọ studio money? He needs to move on. Fine, if he tag it, if he bracelet,
I don't want to distract you.
Okay.
When Baba Jesha came out, he sang a song. That song, did you listen to the content of that song?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Only calling to Bawo. If he bracelet,
No, not only calling to Bawo. The content of that song. See, I don't want to be upset on this platform. This is a very, very
listen,
loud
hold on. I'll let you speak. Hold on. I don't want you to kill my line of thought. That's why I said you should hold on. So listen, I have not listened to the song. Let me put it that way first to you. Now, Toba Corin, what I said, only Corin Toba will mean pé only Corin, do you get? Only Loshe movie Toba, that's what I'm saying. Only Loshe anything Toba, and if you break, the only thing that they need to do, come off bracelet or tag, see let's say sex offender lady, come on tag it, anybody Toba decide lati gbasi or lower. That's what they do here. I live here, I know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Even though let me ask you,
no, because we have social security, right? In Nigeria, she wants to share NIN. What if you see that this guy is a sex offender? First of all, he share a job, any federal government, private job, whatever on your own. He share only which is the music. That's what I'm saying about R. Kelly. Don't call him right now. Because he share anything that does not have to do with anybody, that you don't have to report to anybody about you or whatever, that's what you can do. But I don't want to go deep on that. I want to comment to what MLF said. The other guy, the moderator, said, not only women are being whatever. It is everybody, both male, child, and stuff. Like Bimbo, Sister Bimbo said, look at it. One be almost said, like, said, she ain't really anything bad about it. But right now, to change, who wants a child? Look, you can imagine how embarrassing it could be. Kenya can call you go hug me, go say my fuju, embarrassing, but I know everything. So I'm not going to blame anybody who does that or who's doing that or who would do that. But I can see awareness about what. See everybody why okay, these are the things we don't want. Don't call me just like they are doing right here. We can see it even on the internet. One mass of it will be 3 years. When the teacher touch it this way, is it a good touch or a bad touch? How about a bad touch? When the teacher, so a male guy touch it this way, what do you respond to the guy? That's a bad touch. Don't touch me that way. So to everybody, to me, education, taught you were educated about how to behave in town or wherever you go. Things will be easier. The government not there to stay clear. Let me tell you again why I say the government are the enablers. We need the same country to live. I'm 5 years old. Why they to celebrate? Why they to me go at in the Senate house? On who are senators will say, hey, alone, in the same country that we live, the same law does not bind us. Why are we still talking? Why are we not? Public figure. That's why we heard it. Do you know how many of these things are going around and people are not, even when they nail them, when they take them to jail, they still don't even tag it on, they still don't put their names. They still don't, tag it anywhere that these guys, today, they'll still do the same thing. Like MLF said, a lot of lives have been damaged. A lot of people, girl, child, male child, his life has been damaged just because of all of these things. So I wouldn't want to say it from the beginning to the end because I cannot say everything. While I was even talking about most of the things to my person, but I can tell you that's it because comment section. Gesture
Comment section.
Comment section.
No.
So because I really want to talk about what people are really talking about.